All right, YouTube, what's up? Welcome to Ending Up Emery, and today's discussion is the 10 not so simple ways to go stealth. It is, in my opinion, the best way to do it. I have lived stealth before, and I didn't follow this method, and I found that and I already had made this method, but I just didn't follow it. I found it was a lot harder, and, yeah, so here we go. Okay. The first thing we're gonna talk about is, well, let me just explain it this way. I'm gonna start off from the person who hasn't even started hormones, okay? So, the first thing you need to do, and I've got a list, so you're gonna see me going like this a lot. The first thing you're gonna need to do is get on hormones. And I do not care how you get on hormones. A lot of people do. Me personally, I understand that impulsive need and desire to finally know that you can do something and to feel like you still have to wait and be restricted. I think that it's important to do therapy, but I'm not going to say who has to do it and who doesn't. It's not for me. So get on hormones. Once you're on hormones, that's the first step. You need to start seeing a therapist after. For sure. I don't care if you see one before, but afterwards, you have to. It's detrimental. It's so vital for someone to see someone who they can just talk to without feeling judged, when they're on their first vial of testosterone. And that's all I really suggest, that you go and see, a therapist, is for the first 5 to 7 months that you're on T anyways. So that's number 2. Number 3 is during the first, I did say 8 to 12 months, but I would lean more towards the, 12 months. Voice exercises. Oh, wait, sorry, rewind. When you're on T, don't fuck up. Don't miss a shot. Don't go months and months without taking your hormones. Stay on it consistently every single time. Every 8 days, take 0.5 or 0.45, whatever cc's, and just do that consistently. Don't fuck up. Okay. So same thing with the voice exercises. The voice exercise is pretty much you can do when you're brushing your teeth. You're brushing your teeth, and for 15 seconds, you go, you just hum. And you hum as low as you can, and you keep trying to push it lower and lower and lower and lower. Do that for 15 seconds. Spit out the toothpaste, take a breath, put the water in your mouth, hum again while you're rinsing. Boom. Done. 2 times a day, 3 times a day, doing that, what it's gonna do is it's helping stretch your vocal cords while your vocal cords are already stretching because your voice is dropping. It's gonna give you a more masculine voice. It's gonna prevent the sounding of a chipmunk or gay voice or whatever people tend to call it. So that's number 3. Do your voice exercises. 4. Do your physical exercises. Work out minimum 3 to 4 times a week. Preferably, 4 or 5 times a week. Do push-ups every single day if you can. The more push-ups you do, the more your chest builds, the more the muscles there, the more easier it is for your doctor to figure out where your pec line is. If you're a bigger guy, lose the weight, do lots of cardio. Make sure you're working out, doing push-ups and stuff every day, like I said, but weights and a lot of cardio. Cardio, diet. All right, so that's number 4. Number 5, get top surgery. Now, top surgery, I would suggest you get anywhere from 6 months to and after being on hormones. I never suggest people getting top surgery before. And if you're planning on getting top surgery before, that's fine, but when you start working out and stuff afterwards, what's going to happen is your muscles are going to look funny. The lines and everything, they're going to be, the scars are going to be more noticeable. And if you're not planning on taking hormones, then you probably shouldn't plan on living stealth, because it's going to be damn near impossible. Let's just say that. Okay. So get your top surgery and use your friggin' scar guard, dude. Use your scar guard. Do it proper. Follow the step-by-step instructions the doctor gave you verbatim. Don't deviate. After your scar guard's gone, either get more scar guard or start using cocoa butter. What the whole point is to get those scars to fade as much as possible. Okay, so as soon as you get your top surgery, get your gender marker and your name changed. And I say do this after the top surgery, because if you do it after top surgery, then your surgery won't be on, the surgery won't be under your new name. So somebody couldn't look in your new name and be like, oh wait, you've had this cosmetic surgery, you know, it will be under your old name. So this is just for the pre-everything guy who wants to go stealth. That's what I said from the beginning. All right, so get your name and gender marker changed. When that's done, you need to get all of your bills, everything changed over to your new name. Preferably after your new name's there, get a new lease in a new apartment complex, get a new electric and gas company, so on and so forth, so the accounts don't have your old name on them. After all that's done, obviously, get a new job. Once you have that new job, live stealth at the job. And this is where it's important, because you're going to have 1 year, that I'm suggesting 1 year after your top surgery, before you even make the final move out of the city and into your new life. So during this last year and a half, you're going to be living at this job, and you're going to be stealth at this job. And this kind of helps you see if if it's possible for you to live stealth. Can you go a day without mentioning you're transgendered? Because a lot of guys can't. A lot of guys are like, oh yeah, well, I'm trans, that's why, or so on and so forth. So it gives you an opportunity to test out if being stealth is right for you. So you have this new job, whether it's at Taco Bell or a company or whatever, live stealth there. You know, see, it's kind of, like I said, it gives you that basis. So we are at getting a new job. So name change was 6, get a new job 7, change all your bills and everything is 8. And that includes also, by the way, because I forgot, number 8 also includes closing all your old bank accounts. Making brand new bank accounts with your new name and a new bank. Email address. Get rid of your old email address, deactivate it, and or you can keep it open, because if you want, you can have, like for me, for instance, obviously I have ending up Emery, because Emery is the name that everybody in the LGBT community, you know, because I perform on stage when I perform my music and everything, that's the name people call me there. Kevin is the name that people call me when I'm at work or school, who don't need to know I'm trans, and my family calls me Kevin, and that is it. You know, so you can use that as a way to buffer yourself, so you still have some contact with, you know, the community and things. Also, with the email accounts, you got to be really, really careful with those, because a lot of people forget to change their names on their email accounts. So if your birth name is still under your old email account that you're using for your Facebook, for your trans friends, it's still easy to connect you to all that. So if your best bet is to go completely 100% stealth and get everybody that's in your life out of your life, just boom, shut everything down. Okay, so we're on number 9. After a year of having top surgery, it's been 18 to 24 months, move. Completely move to a new city. You've got all your new bank accounts, all your new legal documents. You know, you've had a job for a good year and a half where you've, you know, been living under a certain person, you know, as yourself, you as yourself stealth. So you can put that on your resume, get your letter of recommendations from them. There won't be any issues with pronouns or anything. So you move, make sure when you move to an LGBT friendly area. I'm not saying, you know, move to San Francisco or anything like that, but, you know, just a more liberal area that's gay friendly in general, then that's because you need a fail safe. If something happens and you get outed, you don't want to be outed in Macon, Georgia, or Lord forbid, Valdosta, shit, Lowndes County, that's where I used to live. So, you know, do make sure you're around a major city, in a major city in a state, and that's known for being gay friendly. Now, the 10th step is very vital, and I'm actually really proud of myself for keeping this under 12 minutes. Once you're there, make sure all your old ties from your old life are completely severed. And that means that nobody, say you moved to Massachusetts, and you used to live in Ohio. all the people that you knew in Ohio have no way of interacting with the people that you're going to meet in Massachusetts whatsoever. Don't go out to gay bars. Don't go out to Pride. Don't do all these, anything LGBT related, public events. Don't do, you know, Southern Comfort Conference is different. It's a private event. You know, there's privacy stuff, whatever. Those are okay. But, alright, so that was my video on my steps on how to go stealth from ground zero to, you know, where we ended off, which is 24 months on T. Alright, later guys.